גם אחרי שהלכתי לך זה לא שינה, ומיד כשחזרתי הייתה לך הרגשה שאני עוד אוהב אותך, שאני כבר שלך, ואהבתי ושמחת וחשבת שרציתי להיות שם תמיד בשבילך, כי ידעתי שככה זה טוב, שלשניים יהיה יותר פשוט לאהוב, כל הדרך אני לצידך. גם אני עוד שומע וגם אני לא יודע איך עושים את זה, איך שזה לא קל לאהוב ללא תנאי. והופתענו כשבא השינוי הגדול, והבטחנו תמיד לדבר וראינו אחרי שבועות וימים שלא קל לעמוד מול הרגל. גם אני עוד שומע וגם אני לא יודע איך עושים את זה, איך שזה לא קל לאהוב ללא תנאי.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I see Gilad there. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And I see many of you wearing customs for Purim. That's such a great thing. So whether you are wearing a Purim custom or a Shabbat shirt, or in my case I decided to go to middle blue something else, to do something different in this Shabbat of Purim. Starting to see some faces. Barry Klatzker, so good to see you. I see Isabella, and I assume that the person in the middle is Amy. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom, Raquel. Shabbat Shalom, Ronnie. Johnny. Oh, look at the Klatzkers. They got some fancy customs. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's so good to see you in this evening of Shabbat and to welcome Shabbat together as community. We'll start our Shabbat service lighting Shabbat candles. Here you are, Raquel. And can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself and introduce?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Raquel, and this is Ezra.
Ezra.
And tonight we're going to light the candles for Shabbat. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I light the candle. Okay, ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitushanu bo mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechanik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Mevorach. Good Shabbos, everyone. And thank you, Raquel and Ezra, for bringing us into Shabbat. And I want to invite you, if you are connecting with us in Zoom, to have the functions in speaker view, so you will be able to see the presentation and at the same time the person who is speaking at the moment. I see some of you standing up, going to change the settings. You were in gallery view. Here you go. Good job, Frank. Who else? I see others. So now you will see the little PowerPoint that we have, and you will see us as well. Fantastic. We will now take a moment to acknowledge each other's presence. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Shabbat is time for renewal. As we take a moment to rest, we also allow our spirits to be renewed. Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash would like to invite the Klatzkers to lead us in song.
Hold on, maybe the Klatzkers will play. Hold on. What is going on? Something's wrong. Sorry, something's going on with our music file.
Well, you can sing a cappella if you want.
We'll do it with the music.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. It worked fine 5 seconds ago.
Are you playing directly from the email?
I'm playing from the audio file that Rachel sent me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
But now it's not playing on my phone, and it played all day. It has no volume. I don't know why. So sorry, you guys. It worked all day. I even practiced.
Maybe. Do you want to try a cappella?
No.
Maybe Ian.
Yeah, Ian. You're the singer of the family. So it's not on silent. That's not.
That's a singer.
Here we go. One more time.
Yeah, nutter butter peanut butter. Nutter butter peanut.
What a sense of renewal you brought to all of us. And we are almost ready to welcome Shabbat. And as we get closer to Lechadodi, we want to invite Isabella to read a poem for us before we sing Lechadodi and we welcome the bride, the queen.
Let go, let go. Release your struggle and strife. Release your work and toil. Welcome, Shabbat Queen, with gifts of joy and light, with gifts of comfort and peace. Let go, let go. Release your troubles and concerns. Release your worries and your burdens. Welcome, Shabbat Queen, with gifts of gentleness and song, with gifts of radiance and love. Enter this holiday, this sacred time, this ancient beauty that returns to nourish body and soul. Enter this luminous wonder, the place of the Torah and this moment, the moment that touches creation with celebration and stillness. Come, sing with us in this sacred harmony. Sing of majesty and wonder, revelation and redemption. Sings out God's wisdom and compassion, God's gift to us. Welcome, Shabbat Queen. Welcome.
Thank you to Isabella. And you know, this idea of letting go is such a good idea to welcome Shabbat by letting go of things that we don't want to carry into Shabbos. And we were discussing with, I think it was in our Seekers class last week, this idea that in Shabbat you are not supposed to carry. And we apply that in Jewish law to physical things. But we can also try to apply it to some of our concerns and worries. And we can decide that in order to embrace or to intentionally embrace Shabbat, we will leave some of the things that we don't want to carry into this holy day on the side, and we will pick them up once again after Shabbat. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Everyone, take a deep breath. And let go. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala. Let's welcome together the bride. If you are holding a Siddur, we are on page 138.
Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei b'nei Shabbat nega la la la. Lecha lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei b'nei Shabbat nega
heard that I wasn't being heard. So, can you hear me now? Yes, you can hear me? Shabbat Next slide so everybody can sing with me. 1, 2, 3, go to the next slide. Sack. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. לקראת שבת לכו ברכה, כי מקור עבירתך, מארוש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודים לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי יברך ומאורי, אורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני, עליך נגלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה. בני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תאמי, בך יחסו עניי ימי, בנפנתה עיר אל תהילה, לך דודי לקראת כלה. בני שבת נקבלה. If you're able to stand up, you can stand up. Otherwise, you can rise in your spirit. And we turn toward the gates of the room where we are. As we say, בואי בשלום התרת ולה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה. בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope that now you can hear me well. Maybe too much. No, well, I see thumbs up. Okay, I'm glad to hear that we are doing well or better. And now that we have welcomed Shabbat, we want to encourage you to welcome each other, and we will turn to Rachel, who will explain to you how to use a very nice Zoom tool. If you are using tool, we want to invite you to move a little bit. Rachel, do you have your microphone on?
I do. Now I do. I almost started to talk with it muted. So for our friends who, I think the kids probably recognize this. This is called the whiteboard on Zoom, and it allows us to add some text. So if you are near your computer, able to access your computer, I encourage you to write on the whiteboard a Shabbat Shalom message to our community. So here I am writing Shabbat Shalom to everyone. And if you are able to come, I see Ari, are you going to give us a Shabbat Shalom message? You can even draw, I'm going to draw a heart here. Oh my goodness. Now everybody can see me struggling to draw a heart with my mouse pad. I would love to see everybody Shabbat Shalom messages to each other in our community. There should be a toolbar somewhere at the top of your screen to be able to do that.
And you can add your name. You can add
Yes.
your name. You can say good Shabbos, everyone.
Oh, here we go. I can add a heart stamp. That might be a little bit easier. No? There we go. There we go. And Gabrielle, you are doing it. Shabbat Shalom, y'all. Shabbat Shalom, Gabrielle.
Rachel, you want? People are
Now
coming in.
now it's happening. There we go.
It's happening.
And
Some
if
people
you
don't see
are,
the toolbar.
I don't see a toolbar. If you
You need to click View Options at the very top of your screen to the right of where it says you are viewing Rachel White's screen. It should say View Options. Click that, and then go down to where it says Annotate and click that. That'll pop up another bar.
Here you go.
And
Thank you, Gabrielle.
do
I
text.
forgot. I can only see what I see, and so it helps if
I got you.
I appreciate it. See, in the spirit of Shabbat, helping collaboratively
I
together.
am making a Shabbat heart in yellow. I am collaborating with Jeff Oslick, apparently. I see Miriam wrote writing.
And actually, at the end of this, I can save this image, and it can be our Shabbat Shalom community image from our family service.
Please keep writing. Take your time, take one more moment. Bring your art, your drawings, your blessings. And if you are in Facebook and YouTube, please add your blessings and your greetings in the comment sections there. Look at all this collaboration coming through. מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך ידעו מעשיך ים מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך We'll take a screen picture so we can share these blessings later on with the rest of the community. מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך מה ידעו מעשיך ים מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך Hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah. We'll start getting ready for Barhu. If you are comfortable doing so, we invite you to rise, to physically rise, and alternatively, we all can rise in our spirits. This time, not sitting with me, so I'm more technically challenged than ever. Here we go. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada lie, die, die. 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 Do you want to share the microphone with me? Yada lie, die, die. Yada lie, die, die. Yada lie, die, die. Baruch et Adonai, Amevo. המבורך לעולם בהר, לעולם בהר. ידלי די די, 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 ידלי די די. Would like to turn the screen to the next slide. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night. Do you want to get closer to the microphone so we can sing together? Rolling to roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. וראה יום בלילה, כולל אור מפני חושך, כולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. Roll into dark, roll into light, becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, night turns to night. Baruch atah Adonai, Amariva Aravim. We'll turn to the next slide. And we invite you to, as we get closer to the Shema, to take a moment and to think about the meaning of love in your life. What love looks like, feels like in your life. I invite you to move your eyes away from the screen, your TV screen, your computer screen, or maybe from the screen of your phone. To close your eyes for a moment and to think about what love feels like, looks like in your life. As we say, Be'avatcha, Al tasir mimenu le'olamin. Dear God, please never remove our ability to experience love, to recognize your love, and to share love from our lives. Baruch atah Adonai, Oevamo, Israel. We'll turn to the next slide for the Shema. Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. We'd like to invite Aidan Oslik to lead us in the reign of Be'afta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטפטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוציא אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
אדוני אלוהיכם אמת, אמת באמון הכל סוד וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. As we conclude the reading of Be'afta, we go toward the blessing that concludes that seals the reading of the Shema, the blessing for redemption, in which we remind ourselves that obstacles that sometimes feel impossible in our lives, they are possibilities, there are opportunities to develop hope and faith. We'd like to invite Emilia to lead us in Micha Mocha.
Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot, O Sefer, Nora Tehilot, O Sefer, Adonai Imloch Le'olam Malchut Chara Uvenacha Pokea Yom Lifnei Moshe Zelianu Ve'amru Zelianu Ve'amru Adonai Imloch Le'olam Va'ed Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Micha Mocha Ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha Nedar B'Kodesh, Nora Tehilot, O Sefer, Nora Tehilot, O Sefer, Adonai Imloch Le'olam Va'ed. Micha Mocha
Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Israel. Blessed are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. And we will turn now to the blessing for our inner peace. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu le Shalom. And we will start with the modern song, One Day.
Sometimes I lay under
surrounds. I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will play one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amideinu shomrei nu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amideinu shomrei nu lechaim ufros aleinu Sukat shlomecha betagmenu be'etza tova milefanecha. All my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for my people to say that we don't want to fight no more, there will no more wars, and people will say one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Baruch atah Adonai, guardian of Israel, blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, for Sukat Shalom Aleinu, who spreads shelter of peace over us, over all your people, Israel, and over your holy city, Jerusalem. We will now take a moment for Tfilat Amidah, and we want to challenge you with we think a nice idea for this Tfilat Amidah. Some of you have Sidurim, and so you can follow the words, the traditional words of Tfilat Amidah in your prayer book. And some of you might have Sidurim or don't have Sidurim, and sometimes struggle to find a moment for personal prayer, for silence during virtual services. So we set a series of 7 intentions for this Tfilat Amidah that are according to the 7 blessings that we say in Tfilat Amidah in Shabbat, that we will put in the slide. We'll have some music, so you can follow the intentions in the slides. You can take a moment for silence, and you can also follow the traditional words in your Siddur. We invite you to really try to do the work, even if you are standing with your family, 4 or 5 in the same couch. We encourage you to find a moment of personal prayer and silence. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagit tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל העולם. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל העולם. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל העולם. הוא יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל העולם. We now take a moment to acknowledge those that are dealing with illness in our community, but not just in these pandemic times. We think of essential workers, we think of those that risk their lives and their health in order to keep our society functioning. We invite you to share in the comments in Zoom and Facebook and YouTube the names of those that you are thinking about as we pray for healing and well-being of those that are dealing with illness in their bodies, in their souls, of those that are dealing with addictions. As we sing together, Misheberach. We wish to all of them רפואה שלמה, והחלמה מהירה, a complete and a fast recovery. And let us say, Amen. So, today It's the Shabbat, the immediate Shabbat after Purim, and we want to make sure that we somehow extend Purim's. Oh, look at you! Here is Itai. Are you here? Are you around here, Rachel? Here's Rachel. So we thought about sharing a slightly different Dvar Torah to tell you the story of Purim in a way that you haven't heard yet. So in one more moment, we will share our screens, and I can tell you what Rachel, Itai, and Gabby are waiting for. They're waiting for me to change my background, and it's taking me time.
Wait, where's
taking me time, but I am about to do it.
You have some time, Rabbi Nico, as I will.
I did it.
And this is the Megillah according to Dr. Seuss by Rabbi Michael Danziger. It was long, long ago in a land far away that all the things happened we tell of today. The land was called Shushan. It was a happening place, a place that could put a smile on a face. A king was in charge there with a nice, big, long name. Not Frankie, nor Freaky, nor Frederick McFame. No, not even one of those fine names would do. The king was a Hashvarosh, to me and to you.
But it wasn't just him. No, he wasn't alone. Vashti, the queen, also sat on the throne. Now the king and his queen, they did not get along. Things were not right there. They were really quite wrong.
I think that's you, Nico, Rabbi Nico.
Ahashverosh was stuck. He didn't want to be mean, but he had to say goodbye to Vashti, his queen. So no more queen. The king was on his own when he sat on the throne. He sat all alone.
The king didn't like that. No, he didn't at all. So he gave a shout out, gave his wise men a call. They came and they listened and cooked up a plan. They thought of a way to find a queen for their man. They would call all the ladies from far and from near. They would call on all the ladies and hope they would hear. There would be a pageant for new queens to be. They'd all be in one place for King A to see.
Yes, the ladies would come. Ahasuerus would choose. One girl would win, and the rest would all not win? So the night did arrive, the big night it came. There were many contestants, but they all seemed the same. But there was one nice girl, she caught the king's eye. She even had an uncle, a guy named Mordecai. The girl's name was Esther, not Hester nor Bee. Esther had been, and Queen Esther it would be. The time came for choosing, the king he did pick. He proclaimed, "It is Esther who makes my clock tick." The people did cheer, they hailed their new queen. And Esther thought, hey, this is peachy keen.
Esther packed up to move in with the king. She packed clothes, she packed books, she packed everything. She was glad to be queen, not a tear did she cry, but she did not want to leave her uncle Mordecai. She asked of the king, she begged and she pleaded. Couldn't her uncle offer something that the king needed? King thought while he slept, while he walked, while he ate, till he realized he needed a guard at his gate. So Mordecai went, and he took up his post, and did all that he could to take care of his host.
But one day, 2 men came. These 2, they did come, and they were up to much more than just twiddling their thumbs. No, these 2 had plans. That was a thing, and Morty overheard them plotting to kill the king. Morty spoke out. He sounded the alarm, and the king wasn't hurt. He suffered no harm. Yes, the king was okay, and so was his wife. That king was so lucky Mordecai saved his life.
Mordecai was a hero. He was given much praise, but still more was afoot. Back in Shushan those days, There was an advisor in the king's band of men, whose name was not Craig, nor Kelly, nor Ken. He announced to the others the minute he came in, "You should all know that my name is Haman."
Boo.
Boo!
It turns out that Haman, boo,
Boo!
it seemed he had only one thing on his mind. He wanted the power, was a fan of the glory, wanted it all bad enough to be the villain of our story. Haman was surly. His head grew quite large. He seemed to forget that God was in charge. He commanded the people, told them to bow down. He commanded everyone in the entire town. When our villain announced, some weren't happy to hear, but most bowed down anyway. They gave in to fear.
But the Jews said,
No. No.
your request is denied. We bow down to no one except
Adonai.
we will not, we cannot, we just shall not.
Bow.
We don't like that.
Haman.
Boo! Boo! What do you say?
Boo.
Boo! We wish he would leave now. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should know better. We Jews are devout.
Haman was angry. He started to shout. These Jews, he decided, he could do without. He thought and he thought of an evil decree, and then he blurted out with evil-type glee. If the Jews would not bow, they could not stay around. They would hang from his gallows with their feet off the ground. The king said, okay, what else could he do? Remember, he did not know that his queen was a Jew.
Mordecai and
Esther.
the two of them knew they had to figure out something, but what could they
do?
They could not do
makeovers
or eat and
eat glue,
and it just would not help
to go visit the zoo.
No, it would not help. So they sat.
They sat to figure out what they could do about that. Soon it became extremely clear it was time for Esther to act without fear. She had to tell Kingi her secret. She did. It was time that he knew she's a nice Jewish kid. There was no way to tell if he would be mad or happy or glad or frightened or sad. There was no way to tell, but it had to be done. So Esther went on and just hoped it'd be fun.
The king was surprised. He was taken aback. He was caught uninsured. No Allstate or Aflac. But he got it together, stayed under control. He kept a cool head and determined a goal. He would stand by his queen and her people too, and he'd wonder how he could have been such a fool.
The king saved the Jews. He saved them, he did, with help from Queen Esther and that Mordecai kid. The call was a close one, but it could have been rough. But it turned out okay, or we never, not ever, could have written this fluff.
We wouldn't have been here to tell of this stuff if Esther the hero had not gotten tough. So today we celebrate, we're happy we Jews. We even dress up, from our hats to our shoes.
It was long, long ago in a faraway land that all the things happened, in a land far away, that all the things happened we tell of today. It may have all happened back in yesteryear, but it happened to us, and that's why we care.
We keep telling the story. We tell it each spring. We tell it and
laugh
and dress up and
sing.
We even eat special cookies today when it comes to
Hamantaschen.
We always say,
yes, yes, indeed.
We will eat them. We love them. We do.
Shushan Sam I am. Huh?
The end.
The end. So can we go to a guided view for one moment? Let's. Well, you could say that that's a view. Yeah, almost getting there. Are we in gallery view? So
you have to click gallery view on your screen.
So we want to share now another beautiful thing that came about in our community. Beth Tikvah prepared a beautiful song under Evans, our music fellow direction, and with Gabriel, our cantoral fellow participation, a very, very popular song with a very special and very different arrangement. So we will share that song and you might join us in singing. It's a Purim song.
Rush, 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 rush,
So many beautiful talents in our community. So much beauty, so much beauty. I didn't change my background. Here we are back to normality. We'll once again share our screen. You go, Gabby.
I did. Can you not
again?
Hear? Okay. What?
Elevaveja.
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 Ki Adonai.
Ki Adonai.
Hu ha-Elohim.
Hu ha-Elohim. Ve'ashevota, ve'ashevota. Elevaveja. Ki Adonai. Hu ha-Elohim, Hu ha-Elohim. Ve'nehemar, ve'haya Adonai. Lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu, bayom hahu. Yeh Adonai. ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד. At this point of our service, we take a moment to acknowledge mourners among our community. We invite you to share the names of those that you are remembering in this night of Shabbat, in the comment section, Zoom, in Facebook, and in YouTube. We acknowledge those during the first 7 days of mourning, Shiva, and so those during the first 30 days of mourning, Shloshim, and those during the cycle of the first year of mourning, and of course those that remember a Yortzeit this week. We invite you to join us with your voices and your hearts for Mourners Kaddish on page 598. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמה דברה חירותה, בימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, באמרו אמן. יהיה שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה בשירתה, תושבחתה בנחמתה, דמירם בעלמה, באמרו אמן. יש למה רבה מן שמיה, בחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, באמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, באמרו amen. May the memories of your beloved ones be always a blessing in your life. יהיה זכרם ברוך. In a very different note, family service is also a time for communal sharing. And we want to take a moment to acknowledge the simchas of the month of February. So if you celebrated your birthday and anniversary or a simcha in the month of February, still we have a few days. If you're expecting a simcha in the month of February, we would love to know. So we are going to we're going to stop the slide for a moment, and we want to be able to see all of you. And if you wish to share, you might raise your hand, and as we see you, we will be unmuting you so you can share what are the simchas that you are celebrating with the rest of the community. Here Miriam goes.
It's my birthday, and it's also Zachary's birthday.
So, who's Zachary's birthday?
Zachary.
Richter?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? How do you know? So Masal Tov Miriam.
And Jordan, his brother.
Jordan, his brother, had a birthday.
Same day as me.
Same day as you. February 15th, right?
21st.
21st.
Close.
Less than a week. Okay. Masal Tov. Other simchas.
Okay.
Other simchas you want to share?
Yeah. Our granddaughter had her 5th birthday on February 18th.
Masal Tov.
And
What's
that's
her name?
Her name is Ellie Rose.
Ellie Rose. Masal Tov for you. Masal Tov.
Ellie Rose.
But that's March is not February. We're in February. Next month we will acknowledge Gilad. Any other simcha in the month of February? Are you raising your hand? Not many simchas. Mark, come on, it was your birthday.
My birthday. Yeah, February 16th, I turned 70.
Mazal Tov. Any other simchas in the month of February? Anniversaries? A new something that you want to say Shechayanu for? Anything else?
I chanted Megillat Esther for the first time.
That's also a Shechayanu. That's also a Shechayanu. And we actually say every year when we read the Megillah, we say Shechayanu. Mitch Goldberg,
Rabbi, last year at this time, we were in Israel doing Shabbat together.
Yes. By this time of the year, we were in Israel doing Shabbat together. I think we were in Jerusalem for this Shabbos. No, this was our Shabbat we were in Ranana.
Yes.
We were in Ranana. We were with Rabbi Chen in Ranana this Shabbat a year ago. But actually, because of the Jewish calendar, it was before Purim. This year we are after Purim. So we came back, we celebrated Purim, and then our world changed quite dramatically. And we will be talking about that in the Gregorian calendar year. So we say, Sheheyanu Bekimanu Begianu Lasman Aseh. We acknowledge the life that we have lived. We are grateful for each day and for new experiences. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. We will now raise our cups for Kiddush. If you have a Kiddush cup, this is the time to bring it. Mitai will be raising the Kiddush cup in our house. We will be. So if you have a Siddur, you can open your Siddur on page 22. Mitai, raise your cup. You lost your kippah in the way upstairs. בערב בבוקר יום השישי, ויחול השמיים בארץ בכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. סברי חבריי וחברותיי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו עם מצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית כי ביום תחילה למקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת אנו קידשת כל עמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. סיפית. We take a moment in Shabbat. Following God's example, we take a moment to acknowledge the creation of the world and to acknowledge our own creations. We think of the blessings that they bring to our lives and the blessings that we need to share with them. We close our eyes and in the line of time, we we connect with our parents and grandparents, and with the words of our tradition, we connect with a millennia-old tradition of transmission of love. As we extend our hands to our children, if they are with us, and even if they are virtually with us, our blessings can reach them, and we allow the blessings of those who love us to reach us. As we say, Adonai, may God bless you and protect you. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. Don't forget to join us tomorrow afternoon for our Purim Spiel to enjoy our bright children under Gabriel's direction, showing their attributes, their beauty, their creativity, and to keep celebrating with us Purim. And of course, you can join us tomorrow morning to celebrate Shabbat, and we will continue celebrating Purim. Adonai os le'amo iten, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos, everyone.